Hi there and welcome back to this video that has two purposes. The first one is to open up the next application phase for our next band member of our quote-unquote perfect band that we're making as a community, and the second function is to close the drummer vote and give you the final scores on where that ended up. So first of all, let's open it up by saying that the band member that you will now be applying for is give me applications for who you want to be our rhythm guitarist. That's right, so get in the comments of this video and tell me which name you want to put forwards. This is not the voting phase. As with the drummer, we'll take your applicants on the comments of this video, and then after 2 days on Friday at midnight Japanese time, I will close down the application phase and open up the voting phase where all those names will go into a voting poll on the community page, just like we did with the drummers, and then you'll be able to vote on which rhythm guitarist you want to be in this band over the weekend. So I'm hoping to give the announcement of that poll as well on the Sunday night live stream, but we'll see how that goes. So in regards to the rhythm guitarist, obviously what things to bear in mind? Well, this is a rhythm guitarist, not a lead guitarist. So we're looking for someone who can be a strong core to the band. Along with the bassist, the rhythm guitarist is very important for this. But the rhythm guitarist, they could be someone who's capable of doing a solo, but that's not really what they're here for. We don't really want to think of the rhythm guitarist as someone who does flashy solos. They need to be someone who's good at laying down a good solid middle to the song, who can maybe deliver some really chunky riffs if they need to, or they can do something like ska where they're good at doing little backbeats. They know how to give a song a lot of energy and intensity, but also to stand back and do the light little bits as well. This is not the most complicated player. This is the player who can really be a good, strong trunk to the tree that is the band whilst everyone else is going crazy. Now, a lot of rhythm guitarists also have other skills. I mentioned before that your members for this band, they can have they have to have a core skill, but they can also have some background skills. It might be someone who does know how to do a little bit of keyboard on the side occasionally. It might be a member who is very good at singing because, you know, backing vocals, rhythm guitarists very often do backing vocals as well. I can see people putting forwards names like, look, we already know that Miku from Band-Maid is going to be put forward to this, okay? But people like Miku, but also the lead singer from Trident. I've been talking about Trident a lot, but the lead singer from Trident, she does a little bit of lead guitar, but primarily she's a rhythm guitarist. She does sing as well. She's the lead singer of the band, but she would be very good, I think, as a rhythm guitarist and a backing vocalist. I'm sure you can think of a lot of people like this who would be capable of doing this job. So I'm really interested to see what names you put forwards for this. I am going to say that as Sue from Silent Siren is still technically active, she is still doing music, even though Silent Siren is not technically active, Sue from Silent Siren, I'm going to say her name is fine to be put forward as well. So I want you guys to think of rhythm guitarists. We're looking for a solid person in the middle of the band who primarily is a rhythm guitarist, but can also have other skills that make them valuable to the band as well, because they are not going to be twiddling so much. So think about how you want to sell your applicant and put your applicant's name in the comments of this video. I will collect all the names, and then on Friday, midnight Japanese time, I'll switch from this video over to, like I say, a vote on a community page post. Right, there you go. Let's talk about the drummer votes, because the drummer votes were really interesting. Now, the drummer votes, I guess no one's going to be surprised to know that Akane Hirose, I really butchered her name, from Band-Maid is, #NoBias, the provisional drummer from the band, for the band. Now, I say provisional because remember, tiebreakers are a thing. Now, just quickly to run through this again so everyone knows. Well, first of all, I'll say that for the drummers, you can see, I'm going to put the top 10 up on the screen. You should be able to see them now. These are the top 10 people and their scores from the drummer vote. As far as I can see it, any of the top 4 could still potentially make it into the band. Let's just quickly clarify why. If you win your heat and any other person from your act, from your band, also wins their heat, there has to be a tiebreaker. So if Miku does win the rhythm guitarist heat, which seems possible, then her and Akane will have a tiebreaker vote. And if any other band-maid members win, I can't speak today, win their votes, there'll also be tiebreakers. So Akane could still be knocked out by other band-maid members. If that happens, we've obviously got Nemofila's Murata Tamu in second place. But of course, if a Nemophila band member wins their heat, that automatically knocks out Tamu anyway, because she can't have a tiebreaker against someone who came first in their heat. So if a Nemophila person wins their heat, that would also knock out her. If a Gakrak Spin or Dolls Box person wins or comes second in their heat, that could potentially knock out Sanohana as well. So we could go all the way down to Senri Kawaguchi, and as far as I can see, Senri Kawaguchi can't be knocked out because she's a soloist. I know she's worked in other bands before, but unless someone's gonna dig out an ex-band member, friend of hers who's still active and is gonna score higher in their heat, I think Senri is the last person who can't be knocked out. So any of those top 4 could potentially be our final drummer, but at the current moment, Akane is the provisional drummer in our supergroup. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens. This also reminds you guys why you have to be a bit strategic thinking about how you're doing your voting. But there you go, those are the top 10 for our vote for the drummer, and that is the provisional drummer Akane as she stands at the current moment. Apologies again, my ability to speak is really, really low. Not feeling so good recently, so also apologies about the fact there hasn't been as many videos as there should have been. Last bit of coffee. So yes, bear with me. Anyway, there you go. Get in the comments then. Start putting in your applicants for Rhythm Guitarist, and I look forward to seeing them, collecting them, and putting them all forwards for the vote. As I say, I'll be taking the applications up until midnight Japanese time on Friday. So if you're in America, that's going to be in the morning for you. If you're in Europe, that's going to be around about lunchtime, early afternoon. I'm sure you can do the calculations, guys. And I look forward to seeing you online soon with more reviews, more normal reviews coming out, more talks about this little band project, which is going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully a lot more conversation. But until then, for now, ciao, ciao.